Hello everyone, Randy here again, and in today's video we're going to be replacing the heater hose on my 1988 Ford Ranger pickup truck here. You folks may have seen the video here a couple days ago. Had the hose break right by where it connected to the engine block there. We just shortened the hose up, stuck it back on. Been working fine, but I finally got new hose, so we're going to put the new hose on, get rid of the old hose. Like I said, to my knowledge, it is original hose. 1988 original hose, so we got some brand new hose. Hopefully this is the right size. It lists two different sizes for this truck, 3/4 and 5/8. Best I can tell, it's 5/8. So hopefully this is the right size. So anyway, with that, let's get started. We're gonna need some tools. We're gonna have to get the old hose off. Let's see how it goes. Okay everyone, we're going to need some tools here to get started. I'm not 100% sure what we'll need exactly, but we're at least going to probably start with a nut driver, maybe a screwdriver. We'll need something to cut the hose with, may need something to get the old hose off with. We'll see once, so let's grab some tools here. So nut driver, and that will be 5/16, and that'll be 5/16. And then we'll need something to cut the hose with. Scissors should do. Did nicely cutting it the first time. And you folks may remember from the last video, if you've seen it, we down here, let's see if I can get my finger in a good spot. Right here is where it split, and we just cut the hose shorter. Got just a normal hose clamp on there at the moment, as opposed to that style of clamp. Seems to be holding okay so far. I did drive it, so it does work. And it doesn't appear to be leaking with that style clamp. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with this style clamp or if I'm going to try to get these clamps to work. We'll have to see once. These clamps up here might be better because obviously a little bit cleaner up in this area as opposed to down here, the engine. A bit of oil and crap and dirt and whatnot down there. So anyway, let's get started. Like I said, we'll have to get the hoses off first. That might be a fun part. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll start by seeing if we can get the easy ones off here. Yeah, these clamps appear to be loosening up just a bit better. Like I said, probably all the dirt and grime down there's probably got those clamps somewhat goobered up. Although I'm not particularly a fan of the style clamp, they're a real pain in the you-know-where. And I'm sure there'll be some coolant in here. I would think, anyway. Which I better be careful. There is a cat laying underneath my truck. I don't want him drinking any of this yummy-looking yellow fluid. This goes to the heater core, for those of you who did not know that. And this hose here, the bottom one, that one's fine, hasn't cracked or nothing, but I'm just going to replace them both. Like I said, they're both should be the same age, stinking old. At least as far as vehicles are concerned anyway. There we go. Now what I might do, I think I might just leave that on there just so I know where that one goes. I don't think it would theoretically matter if you mix the hoses up that I know of. You know, if you put this one over here and this one over here, as far as I know, I mean, heater core, what difference does it make which way the water flows through it? But we'll try to get them back on the same way. Okay, next we need to get the ones off that are connected to the engine block. Those might be a little more fun. Okay, now for the ones on the engine block here, I'm not sure how well you folks are going to be able to see this because obviously it's down in there, but again, a nut driver makes this so much easier than a flathead screwdriver. So there's the hose that split. Like I said, the rest of the hose seems okay. I mean, it's still flexible yet. Nothing particularly wrong with it that I'm seeing, but we're just going to replace it anyway. See if we can get that old clamp off of there. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to reuse these yet. We'll see how it goes. I definitely need to be able to get them on the new hoses in order to be able to reuse them. Like I said, I got a cat that's laying like right on the other side of the truck here, so I don't want him into any of that fluid at all. Oh, nut driver. It's going to fail me because the clamp's the wrong way. Actually, I don't know if I can even get it with a screwdriver. Oh, I can't even get that one with a screwdriver. Like I say, it's just the wrong angle because this is like right in the way there. Let's see if I can get in there with a socket here. Oh, I can't. Shoot. Yeah, if that thing was out like just a little bit. Oh, there we go. It turned. If it turns a little bit, maybe I can... There we go. Yeah, pull it out. Now I should be able to get on it with a nut driver. Now this I'm sure will be really fun to get off. Getting the other one off the other day was no fun. So I don't think this one will be much fun either, I'm sure. Okay, that should be out enough. And I believe it was Delcom commented on my video. He said try giving that a tap with a hammer and see if that'll push it down and loosen up the clamp. I think I'm going to give that a try first because like I said, I'm sure that's going to come off like a hem. Okay, so I grabbed a small hammer. Well, okay, it's not small, but that seems to have loosened it up a bit. There we go. We'll see what that's doing. Now I need to be able to get in there and get this off. Let's see how I can do this. I'm going to pull the throttle body sensor off, seeing as how I knocked it off last time. I'd rather pull it off than knock it off. Note to self, make sure we reconnect it. Oh, that actually came off pretty good. Yeah, there goes all the coolant, or a lot of it anyway. Yeah, there's the clamp. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm able to get this on the new hose or not. I did go ahead and buy 4 of these style clamps, so I do have 4 of those if I can't. So anyway, I think we'll start with the top hose here. Not the one we just took off. It'd be the first one we took off there. We'll see if we can get that on. So first thing we need to do is cut it to length. Okay, we got our new hose. It's supposed to be 6 foot of hose here. It doesn't look like it all coiled up, but stretched out it is. So, and if I measured correctly, each one of these is roughly 32 inches, so we should have a little bit of extras to spare. So, going to be about in there somewhere. And I think, like I said, this is the one we cut maybe an inch, maybe 2 inches off. So we're just going to maybe cut it in there, I'm thinking. And yes, I cut that with the scissors. Now, fun part, to get this on. Or maybe not so fun, maybe it'll go right on, I don't know. I did work these clamps a little bit off camera. I tried to get them open up, so I think they're open enough I can get these on the hose. Well, obviously I can get them on the hose. Whether or not now I can get the hose over the fitting with the clamp on it, I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. Okay, let's try to get this one on here. This might be interesting because I'm not sure. It doesn't look like there's anything that holds that heater cord back there. So I might have to put this hose back on actually. So I can hold on this one and push on that one. Ah, it is going on though, that's good. Okay, that seems like it's on pretty good to me. Like I said, this is the supposed to be the 5/8 hose. Okay, one more clamp, which you guys are actually sitting on my clamp. Oops. I'll grab the other one here. Oh, just like that. Just like that. Doesn't get much easier. Let's tighten those clamps up then. Like I said before, not exactly my favorite style of clamp, but they seem to work, and they seem to hold stuff pretty tight, so... Okay, I can't quite tell how tight to go here. I don't want to go as tight as that hose was down there before. That seemed a mite ridiculous to me. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. My gloves are just a little bit wet and oily, so I'm making this job a little bit tougher here. Oh, and I can't get the clamp over the... There's a little barb on the end of the engine block connection here. I can't get the clamp over that barb. I was afraid of that. Oh, there we go. Got it. By the way, for some of you that have watched some of my previous videos on working on this truck, I think some of the last ones I did were on the transmission. We're having quite a bit of trouble with the transmission there. Since changing the transmission fluid to that max life, I have not had any troubles with this transmission. It's been working fine, so that is good news. Okay, I can't really actually see down there how tight that clamp is. It seems like it's pretty good. Okay, now we need to do the next one. We'll just pull that back off. Now this one has a sleeve on it. I did want to get sleeves for this one too, but I could not find these sleeves. And I'm not sure. I don't know if this sleeve will come off here so I can put it on the next one or not. And the question is, of course, if I can get it off, can I get it back on the next one? Let me take that clamp off before I lose it. Okay, let's see if we can get the sleeve off of here. Oh, there it comes a little bit. It might be easier if I just try to cut it. Probably what I should have done, folks, now that I think about it, I should have cut that end off because that end is swelled up a little bit. There we go, just like that. Okay. Like I said, the fun part is going to be getting that back on. And a new hose. We could probably cut this one to almost exactly the same length. I'll maybe cut it just a little bit longer. Okay, what do we got? Maybe 8 inches left there? That's not too bad. By the way, 6 foot of this, I think was $10, for those of you wondering. Okay, now sleeve. We'll go back on. Oh, it will. Look at that. Nice. Like I said, I tried to find some more of this stuff. I found some, but they sold it in 10-foot lengths. And I didn't need 10 foot. I only need maybe a foot. Foot and a half at the most. So I didn't want to buy 10 foot just to use 10 foot. And seeing as how the old one seemed to work, so we'll just leave it the way it is. This is the bottom hose here, had that on it. Let's take the clamp here. Where did I put my clamp? Yeah, this is the clamp I haven't done yet. What I've been doing, there's a bolt that sticks out right here. Just hit it with a hammer a little bit. Don't want to tap it too hard, just to try to push it out. That should be okay, I think. This actually was up on this end, so I'll put it back on this end. And then this one went on this end. It'd probably be nice if that one pushed out a little more, because it's a little tight. And like I said, it's got to get up over that barb on the fittings, so. And this is the reason I don't like these style clamps, because they don't open back up like they're supposed to. This style clamp, you know, you crank it back out, it opens back up. But this one, no, Okay, hopefully that's good enough. Okay, see if we can get that on there. That's one nice thing, by the way, working on these older vehicles. Look at this. There's an engine here. None of these all newfangled crap-a-dingus, whatchamacallit's in the way. Okay, there it is. It's on. That wasn't too bad. Now if we can get the clamp on there. Yeah, that's a little tight. So close though, not quite. There we go, okay. And I'm gonna try to leave this a little more straight up and down. I imagine the way it was probably tucked back in there so the belt here doesn't get in the way, but it's not gonna hurt it if it's out just a little bit. I don't think. You know, just enough so we can get a nice straight shot at it with a tool of some sorts. Okay, that seems to be good. Now we need to go up to the heater core there and get that one on. I'm also going to slide that sleeve back down just a bit here. There we go. Okay. I don't think I can get it on much farther than that. Yeah, there we go. That clamp was opened up a little farther, went in there a lot easier. Not exactly an easy place to get at either, because you have this part here that kind of bulges out just a little bit. Okay, that seems pretty good to me. I think that pretty much buttons it up. Now we need to put some more coolant in it. And this time I'll actually put antifreeze. Last time I just put straight water, as you folks know. At least that watched the other video anyway. Okay. Okay folks, time to put the coolant in. And we'll probably have to do this twice once I start it up again. I'm sure it'll push some coolant up into the heater core there and through those hoses, so probably have to check this one more time after I do this. Definitely down a bit. And I'm probably going to go heavy on the antifreeze, seeing as how I put straight water in before. New formula for longer engine life. Really? Okay. Okay, we'll put a bit of water in. I guess I can't really see the level on here, how much I put in, but I believe about a mix of 50-50 is recommended, so we're going with a mix of 50-50 here, give or take a couple quart. We'll just, you know, eyeball it in, so to speak. Okay. Bit of water, we'll put a little more antifreeze in. Like I said, going heavy with the antifreeze because I put straight water in before, so. Okay, level's right there. Shake this a little bit, see if it'll bubble down. Yeah, it's going down a bit. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to call that good for the moment. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start it up. Let it, pump the fluid wherever it doesn't have any, and then we'll probably just shut it right back off, check it again. And I'll probably have to check it again in a little bit after running it, just to make sure, all the air's out of it and whatnot. Oh, it's actually gone down quite a bit. Okay, maybe we'll put more in. Actually, no, let's put a little more water in. This isn't the premix stuff, by the way. This is concentrate, I guess this, yeah, concentrate. I know you can buy the 50-50 mix. And that's definitely going somewhere, as long as it's not leaking out. Oh, it stopped bubbling suddenly. Okay. Let's set this down and start it up. Okay, that should be good. That should have got most of it pumped through, I would think. No, it actually hasn't gone down much. If at all. Okay. That's probably actually a good thing. I'm going to start it up and run it then. See nothing leaking anywhere, so that's a good sign. Okay folks, it's blowing hot air. Just what I need on a nice 90-degree day is some more heat. But it is blowing hot air, so that's a good sign. Yeah, cold air, much better. Okay, I think we'll just shut it off now. It's obviously warmed up a bit. Oh, still full yet. Okay, I think we're good then. Might actually be a little overfull. It'll either run off or put it in the tank there or something, so that should be good. Okay, folks, I think that'll do that for this video. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.